As Jack was walking up the road, a bus came speeding towards him and sent him flying hundreds of meters away. However, thanks to the protection of his bubble suit, Jack remained unscathed. A group of young people got off the bus. When they heard about Jack's love story, they decided to offer him a ride. But since they were headed in a different direction, Jack had to continue his journey on foot after a short distance. Meanwhile, Jack's mother realized her son was missing. She immediately called the police, and then set out in her car to search for him. Jack had been walking for quite some time, when he encountered a biker on the road. After hearing Jack's story, the biker was reminded of his own past experiences. Moved by Jack's determination, the biker decided to give him a lift. They made it to Las Vegas, where Jack got his first taste of the city's hustle and bustle. But the old biker became so preoccupied that he lost track of time. Jack, pressed for time, managed to win a motorbike for £1. He hopped on and set off on his own. Meanwhile, Jack's parents spotted him. His dad tried to stop him with the car, but accidentally knocked him off the road. Jack bounced right onto a passing train. Fortunately, the train was heading in the same direction. Jack finally arrived at the station and continued on foot. After a long trek, he reached a town. There, he met an old man who, impressed by Jack's sincerity, decided to help him find Mary. They drove all night, and by the next day, the old man was so exhausted that he fell asleep. Jack shouted to wake him up, causing the old man to slam on the brakes. Jack was thrown hundreds of meters away, and the car was wrecked. In the end, the old man took Jack on a wild ride in a fighter jet from his home. They soared over rivers, mountains, and waterfalls. Finally, Jack arrived just in time for Mary's wedding. Seeing the beautiful Mary, Jack confessed his love to her. Then he made a daring choice. In front of Mary, he bravely tore off his bubble suit. The gesture deeply moved Mary. But Jack suddenly collapsed, terrifying Mary. Just then, his parents arrived and quickly pushed Mary aside. His mother was heartbroken as they gazed at their son. While everyone was mourning, Jack suddenly came back to life. It seemed that love had truly conquered all. And so, they were married as they had wished, and lived happily ever after.